Look around you. Every animal you see, from your dog to a dolphin, makes sense. Right? Wrong. Because, beneath the layers of time, Earth has hidden secrets so profound, so utterly bizarre, you'll be convinced we're living on an alien planet. We're about to peel back those layers to unearth the most jaw-dropping, mind-bending creatures that ever scuttled, swam, or soared on our planet. Forget what your textbooks told you, because these animals break every rule. From something so confusing scientists initially built it upside down, to a living underwater chainsaw, and a dinosaur with manicure claws that could slice a tree in half. Yeah, it's going to get weird. Stick around, because by the time we hit our number one strangest creature, you'll be questioning if reality is even real. And if you're ready for your brain to be officially melted, hit that like button right now and subscribe, because this channel is where the true mysteries of our world live. Our first entry from the ancient chaotic Cambrian explosion of life is the absolute nightmare fuel known as hallucigenia. And let me tell you, when scientists first found this fossil, they built it wrong. For decades, it was famously reconstructed upside down, walking on what we now know were its spines, with its actual leg-like tentacles sticking out of its back. Imagine finding a puzzle piece and trying to force it into the wrong slot for 20 years. This tiny, inch-long creature was a walking pincushion with a ring of 7 tentacles ending in claws. It scuttled across the seafloor like something from a fever dream, protected by those horrifying spines. It's a reminder that early evolution was basically a cosmic mad scientist throwing everything at the wall to see what stuck. And hallucigenia, it was a major experiment. Next, prepare to meet the ocean's most terrifying dental nightmare, Helicoprion. For ages, all we had was a perfect fossilized spiral of teeth, a literal buzzsaw made of bone. And scientists were utterly stumped. Where on earth did this thing belong? Was it a tail weapon? A fin? No. Turns out this nightmare belonged inside its lower jaw. Imagine a shark, but instead of individual teeth, it had a continuous, ever-growing, self-sharpening spiral conveyor belt of razor-sharp teeth, like something out of a horror movie. But it was real. Helicoprion wasn't just weird, it was brutally efficient. This spiraling tooth whirl would have been perfect for tearing through soft-bodied prey like squid and ancient nautiloids, or even slicing fish clean in half. Evolution said, let's make a shark, but give it a built-in circular saw. And the ocean said, okay, cool. Back to the Cambrian, because frankly that era was just showing off. Say hello to Opabinia. If aliens landed on Earth 500 million years ago, they'd fit right in. This creature looks like it literally fell out of a sci-fi B-movie. It had 5 individual stalked eyes on its head, not 2, not 6, 5. And instead of a regular mouth, it sported a long, flexible, trunk-like proboscis, ending in a pair of spiky claws. Think of it as a living, breathing, 5-eyed vacuum cleaner with a grappling hook. Opabinia would extend that proboscis, snag delicious morsels from the sea floor, and bring them back to a mouth that was actually tucked away underneath its head. It was a complete evolutionary dead end, a blueprint for life that never quite caught on, leaving us to stare in bewildered fascination at its fossilized remains. Fast forward to the late Cretaceous, home of Tyrannosaurus rex, and its utterly perplexing contemporary, Therizinosaurus. When we first found the claws of this beast, scientists were losing their minds. These aren't just big claws, they are the longest claws of any animal ever recorded. Up to 3 feet long, that's almost a meter of pure keratin. Initial theories? A mega predator, a terrifying fighter, a digger of epic tunnels? But here's the kicker. This 30-foot-tall, feathered monster was actually a peaceful herbivore. Those colossal claws, despite looking like they could dismantle a tank, were believed to be glorified, supersized garden shears, perfect for pulling down high branches and stripping off leaves. Imagine a dinosaur that looks like a walking horror film, but whose biggest threat was probably overpruning a tree. This dinosaur completely flips everything you think you know about prehistoric beasts. And for our grand finale, let's look at something that takes the humble elephant and says, what if it was also a construction vehicle? Meet Platybelodon, the shovel-tusked elephant from the Miocene. Forget elegant, curved tusks. Platybelodon had a lower jaw that was a massive, flattened, bony shovel, complete with 2 broad, flat tusks sticking out horizontally. It looked like an elephant with a literal backhoe attached to its face. This wasn't just for show. This incredible adaptation allowed it to shovel through muddy swamp beds, scooping up aquatic plants and even stripping bark from trees with a scraping motion. It was the original heavy machinery of the prehistoric wetlands, a bizarre testament to how specialized and incredible evolution can get when it's designing for specific niches. From the alien scuttle of Hallucigenia to the literal buzzsaw of Helicoprion and the plant-eating monster with claws of a demigod, these creatures aren't just strange. They're a window into a planet constantly reinventing itself. A planet that has hosted life forms so diverse, so outlandish, they stretch the very definition of normal. They prove that for every familiar animal walking today, there were 1,000 more that would make your jaw drop to the floor. And who knows what other incredible, unbelievable mysteries are still hidden in the fossil record, waiting to be unearthed. Now, I'm dying to know which of these prehistoric weirdos shocked you the most. Did any of them make you question reality? Tell me your thoughts in the comments right now. Every comment helps this video reach more curious minds. And if your mind is officially blown, make sure you smash that like button. Share this video with someone who needs their mind blown too, and most importantly, subscribe to Folkmore for more incredible dives into the forgotten corners of history and science. Hit that notification bell so you're first to know when we uncover the next forgotten wonder. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and remember, the past is always stranger than fiction.